morning, folks, and welcome back. Welcome back to the first film where we're going to go and do a little session because we've actually finished the hide. The hide is complete. So we're going to wander up now. I'm a bit late, to be honest. It's 8:45 in the morning. I've had a few things to sort out. So we'll get up there, show you the hide. We'll get everything fed, we'll get the feeding station sorted out, and we'll have a few hours, see what we can get. So for those of you who've been watching the series, this will be actually film number 4. I was going to do another one and finishing it off, but you're probably sick of seeing me hammering stuff, lugging stuff up here. So we'll go and have a look at it, all finished, all job done, and use it for what it's been made for, taking photographs. Right, welcome inside, folks. Let's get this off. I'll lose my microphone. Put that on there. Take the bag off and we'll show you around. It's not going to take long. Right, I'll tell you what, first job, we'll get a couple of these hatches open, let a bit of light in. So we've got 3 main shooting hatches, the big ones, and there's a small one on that side, that little one. I think the idea is I might even put a reflection pool into the bank, but that's for another day. We've got our very nice Fox reclining chairs, extremely comfortable. In fact, yeah, they have been tested and I do fall asleep very easily in them. So we've also, if you look down there, we've got 3 low-level shooting windows, which I always say it's fantastic if you can get eye level with your subject. So I'll explain about the aspects of this hide and how it works in a bit, but yeah, we've got them 3 low-level shooting windows. We're going to put, I've got some inflatable mats, like a multi-mat if you will, so we'll have them hung up in here, and if anyone wants to do any prone shooting, they can just lie on the mat. We've got an insulated, I don't know what it's made of really, it's like a heavy density foam, but it's really, really warm on your feet, which is great, quite insulating. So I think first off, before we do out, we'll get some feed out. What I tend to do is keep the night before, I'll come up, bring my feed, and then in the morning when I'm coming up to do a session, or if there's people in here, I'll come up, feed everything up, and then we're good to go. Right, we'll go and have a look outside and show you the setup. Follow me. Right, we'll go up here first. What a fantastic morning. It couldn't be a better day. It's beautiful, really frosty, so we should get some decent shots this morning. Now, looking back at the hide, you can see there are 3 big shooting windows. I've just covered them over with scrim. I'm not a big fan of that one-way glass. I find it, well, I'm saying that I've never been in a commercial hide, so I don't know, but speaking to other people, yeah, it's fantastic for concealment. It is really, really good, but you're not going to be able to get your lens out of the, do you know what I mean, out of the actual opening. So I don't know whether that restricts your field of view. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've gone with the scrim option. It can be changed if I decide, but we've got scrim on the bottoms as well. It's just a case of all you're doing is just lifting the scrim up, draping it over your camera. Job done. And I've been when I've been working in here, we've had sparrowhawks come down. The birds come in so close, so they're not bothered about it. They're kind of used to it now, so I'm happy with that. But we'll see if it works. So we've got this low down setup, perfect for the if you want to shoot prone out of them small windows. We get the nut hatches coming down here. I've had a couple of woodpeckers on here, so it's great for close-up stuff. Probably 70 to 200, 300 mil, ideal for this. I mean, anyone with a zoom, like I'm looking at Nikon 180 to 600, would be fantastic. Going back, so we've got this set up here as well that I found in the hedgerow. That's I've had a lot of nut hatches on here, so really close for the nut hatches. This is just a nice dead branch I put on with some lichen. Like and subscribe. See what I did there? Yeah, great for the small birds. And feeder wise, I've just got a nut feeder, seated feeder, same again there, and then putting stuff out on the deck with a little tiny pond. We get the birds coming down. Well, it's not really a pond, is it? It's just a tray that I found in greenhouse. Filled it with water, and they come down and have a drink, so it brings them in. And then we've got a series of posts. That big post at the back, that big forked one, well, you can see the nut hatch on there at the moment. There's 2 nut hatches actually, there we go. So I put that down. That's where we get the buzzards coming, up there. I'm hoping to try and get them coming down a bit further down, so we can shoot out of this permanent hide rather than the V7 over in the corner. And a series of bigger perches. This one's great for the woodpeckers, fantastic for woodpeckers that. So that's it, that's the setup, but it's ever evolving. I mean, I've all them posts and perches, and I'm always looking out for new stuff. I think you've got to mix it up, you've got to change stuff around, otherwise it just gets stale and all your pictures start looking the same. So we'll get these filled up now. They go mad for peanuts. Peanuts are a big winner. Also with them pesky squirrels. They keep trashing my feeders. That one's still full from yesterday. All I'm feeding is sunflower hearts and black sunflower. We'll top this peanut one up. It's surprising how they favour certain feeders. Alright, that's nearer to all the cover where you think they'd be safer, but they prefer this nut feeder. That was a really expensive one. I had to try and get one that was squirrel proof, but they love that one. I don't know whether it's because they're more visible, it's a bit more difficult to get out, I'm not sure. But that's what we've got. I might even change these feeders. I'm thinking at some point, I mean, drop a comment in if anyone has any ideas. I'd like to try and do away with these. So I was toying with the idea of possibly, I might even use this actually, put that further back, and I was thinking of maybe running a wire. So have that really firmly lashed down with some guy ropes, putting a big screw eye in the top, having a wire all the way to the hide, and having the feeders hanging off the wire so that they're suspended in midair. Stops the squirrels getting to them, and also I don't have these on shore because they can be, you know, in the way sometimes. It'll give me scope to put a couple more perches up. So I don't know, any suggestions, give us a shout. Right, and then so once the feeders are full, all it's a case of doing is just the bits that you can't see, just put a bit of, get any old seed off, because it looks naff with old seed on, so get rid of that, it's out of view. A few of these perches I've just have little feeder pots on the back, just put a few peanuts in, you see there. The jays love the peanuts. I have actually been out looking for acorns this year. Oh, what a rubbish year for acorns. And what I usually do, go and find a load, dry them out, and then I've got a stash of dried acorns, because I think jays look great with an acorn in the beak. Not so much peanuts, but anyway, just not a good year for them, not round here anyway. The amount of food I go through as well, you won't believe it, and it's not cheap, is it now? So if anyone, there's any birdseed suppliers out there that want to sponsor the hide, give us a shout, don't be shy. Worth a try, innit? Right, I reckon that'll do. I'll put a few peanuts up there, and yeah, I've actually, these two posts here, that film I did the other week with the tawny owls, I was actually up there in the V7 up in the corner, and I moved this perch and this one, and I've had the owls coming down here, so they'll be two lighting masts. I think we'll just take them down for now, they might be getting in the way, so we'll bung them there. So yeah, we've had some success, the tawny owls coming down on here, which is great, really encouraging. Right, I reckon let's get in there because it's cold. What do you think at new jumper? Through dark. I'm practically SAS now. Anyone who knows what through dark is. I want to give a big shout out as well to my mates at Lancashire Fire and Rescue Service, in particularly Bamber Bridge, which is where I finished my time at, and Chorley, Urban Search and Rescue Unit. We'll have a chat about that in a minute, because in fact, no, we'll have a chat about it now. So this is the first film that I've done since I officially retired. So I've gone from all this. Did you come back to exit? This back leg here. This back leg. To this. This is it. This is retirement. Well, it's not retirement, is it? It's just a change of employment, because we're kind of working for me. So, what am I? Am I a professional wildlife photographer now? I don't know. What's the definition of a professional wildlife photographer? Well, this is what I'm doing all the time, so I'm saying it is. So this is going to be our little venture. this is actually going to be opening up very, very soon. So probably, I don't know, within the next week, I reckon. So I haven't got the website set up yet for the hide, but if you are interested, if you want to inquire about it, drop me an email. I'll put the email on the bottom, simonhurdleyphotography@gmail.com. I'll send over the information, all right, and we'll do it that way. But the website for the hide and other stuff is kind of being built at the moment, so just bear with on that. Right. What we're going to open up. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll just open these two up. Let a bit of light in. And show you around, give you the tour. So we've opened two of the windows up just to let a bit of light in while I do this film. As I said, we've got the scrim at the front, so it's just a case of lifting that up, draping it over the camera, and you can still see through there, it's fine. Support wise, I've got cam shield bean bags. I'll probably have some of my own bean bags in here as well. We'll have a selection of support. I've also got a ground pan, which I've got a little film to do on this, so I'll not mention that, but that ground pan's got a little Komodo video head on. That's if anyone wants to do any video work, and there'll be a series of plates and all that kind of stuff. So shelf all the way around, it actually goes around there, which brings us on to, so yeah, I wanted it to look nice. I didn't want it to just look like a little crappy shed. So, because I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time in here. So, top shelf, we've just got the EcoFlow power bank. So, if people want to charge batteries, there'll be a selection of cables, etc., in a box there. And also, we've got some brew facilities. So, we'll have a big flask of red hot water every day. Oh, get that. Right, early. Nice. And pot noodles, bovril, tea, coffee. There'll be a little surcharge for them, you know. It's not a charity, is it? So, but yeah, we want it to be comfortable, don't we? And that's about it, really. I mean, there's not really a lot more I can say about it. Only it's been a bloody hard work. It's not so much the building of it, that's been pretty easy, but it's been lugging it all up here. You know, everything's got to be dragged up this hill by me and others, but mostly me. But it's quite rewarding actually to finally sit in here and have a look at all the hard work. So as I said before, if anyone's interested in coming down, just drop us an email. Like I said, I'll put that on the screen and we'll send you the details, and I think we'll have to open up some kind of calendar, you know, say what days are available. Yeah, it'll be good. So we're actually based in Montgomeryshire, which is between Welshpool and Oswestry. So we're not too far, about 22 miles from Shrewsbury. So we're pretty central, to be honest. Right in the sticks though. So, but it's beautiful. What a place. Right, enough gas bagging. Let's see if we can get some photos. So I brought a couple of lenses up this morning. Well, I've only got two big lenses, so I'm not going to bring anything else, am I? I brought the 300 and the 500. So, I think we'll go with the 500 first. while I've been working up here, we've had a lot of woodpeckers coming down. There were 3 down yesterday, so it'd be nice to get a few shots of them. Oh, there, Jay, straight up on that big perch. Now Jays are so shy. He's loading up with peanuts, so I'm going to wait. He just jumped from one perch onto the other. I don't want to move because he's gone. Right. He'll be back very shortly. So there we are. I'm just having a go with the 300, just low down out of these low down shooting windows. It's amazing the difference in the different kinds of shots you can get, just changing your focal length and changing your aspect. So I'll put a picture up now that I just took 20 minutes ago with the 500 up at the top hatch, and you can see it's a close in kind of bird on a perch shot, you know, typical portrait, nice picture. But put the 300 on, got down low, and a completely different kind of picture. So more of an environmental shot, but with all this foliage that I've left to grow, I've got that in the foreground, and I think I think it's a better shot, to be honest. So I'm so glad I put these low down windows in, because it just gives you that ability to take a completely different picture. Woodpeckers in. Get some really nice side light at the moment, just perfect winter light. And also, you can catch us on TikTok as well. I'll put that link on the screen. My daughter, she looks after all that side of it, so she keeps dogging me. Tell them about TikTok. So that's another thing. And last but not least, if you order anything from TRAGOPAN, people aren't using the discount code. Well, there's a 5% discount code for October. So OCT5, and that'll get you another 5%. So if you order anything, make sure you put it on. So it's a few quid, isn't it? I'm thinking what I'm going to do at the front here, where I've got this log set up. I'm going to build a stone wall. We've got loads of stone down in the garden behind the barn, so I'm going to do like a dry stone wall and try and leave the inside a bit hollow, and try and encourage the voles and the mice. You know, we might get storks or weasels in there. I think it'll be a nice feature though, that. So we'll probably do that just a bit over to the left. Just try and give people as many options really when they come down. Not make it too cluttered. You don't want it to look ridiculous, but it's all about trying to get different shots in it. But if we can have a dry stone wall there, I think it'll look pretty cool, that. Right, I think I'm going to call it a do now. I've got, in fact, I'm going to go and get some of that stone and get it up here, because it needs doing. So next time you see it, it'll probably look a little bit different. I'm hoping there'll be a stone wall there. I don't know, I might try and incorporate some kind of post into it, but we'll go and see what we've got down the bottom. So that's it. I think I've mentioned everything. So I'm super chuffed that the hide's built, ready for people to come and visit. So get yourself down here and we'll have a natter. We'll have a fig roll and a brew, eh? But no, it's been some graft, but it's proper rewarding, especially when you can, you know, it's so comfortable. It's warm as well. I think all that sheep's wool insulation has made a massive difference in this flooring as well. This flooring is brilliant. So that's it for this one. Just a short one, just to show you the fruits of our labours, if you will. It'll probably change. We'll probably add a few little bits here and there, but you know, on the whole, it's pretty much finished and boxed off. Alright, so if you've liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you just subscribe, because I've mentioned it on loads of videos. It's a ridiculous word to use, because usually you subscribe to something, it costs you, doesn't it? But on YouTube it doesn't cost you anything, it's free. So you just press the subscribe button. There's a bell icon as well. If you press that bell icon, every time I put a film out, you'll get a little notification. I think you get an email and it'll tell you, you know, he's put another bloody film out, you've got to go and watch it. So yeah, I'd appreciate that. We're trying to get to 20,000 for Christmas. Now whether we do it or not, I don't know, but as I said a couple of films ago, I'm endeavouring to get a film out every week, so that'd be good. It's good for the algorithms, you know. It's YouTube likes it when you're a bit more consistent, and I've over the years I just chuck them out as and when, so I've got a bit more time on my hands now, haven't I? Anyway, right, I'm off. Catch you on the next one. All the best. See you later.